Welcome back. We are still caving, we are still looking for more redstone and other resources. We have a full inventory. Actually, while I'm this close to the crafting bench that I've got over here, I'm going to use it to put some more of that, make some more of those lapis into blocks, because that way I'll be able to pick up more lapis before that turns into a stack of 64. Oh, hey. Oh, it's not the outside, it's just a bit of grass. It seems off-center. What happened here? Okay. It's unfortunate that you cannot combine iron ore into giant chunks of iron ore to make more room for iron ore in your inventory, because I think I'm reaching the point where that would start being useful. Let's see, I've got one stack there, half a stack. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Because until you have more than 2 stacks of something, it's not useful to combine it like that, because it would be it's going to take up the stack of the combined, like the redstone. You can combine dust to make a redstone block, but the redstone block is going to take up space in your inventory no matter how much of it you actually have, and the redstone dust is also going to take up space. So until you get more than 2 stacks of redstone dust, it doesn't make sense to stop and combine it, because you're going to have 2 stacks of stuff anyway. I guess unless you have exactly enough to make a stack without any of the dust left over. I mean, enough to make blocks without any of the dust left over. But even then, the next time you pick up any, it would make a new stack. So it's still not that much sense to it. So much iron. You would think that I have enough iron, because I've got multiple stacks of iron ingots, or at this point ore, but you know, it'll become ingots. But I really do run out of it at an alarming rate. Let's see. Cheap rope. Can these two combine yet? Yes. Because I don't like to combine until the result, it has less than full durability. Because if it has full durability, then you waste some durability because it can't go more than full, so it's going to be a little bit more than you actually need. Alright. I think I will go ahead and head back. Got a bucket, so I'll go ahead and do a nether portal in the bucket. And I should definitely be far enough away that it doesn't come back here like it did that other time for some reason. But I believe I'm also close enough that it'll link to my house. And this hasn't been as successful of a trip as I had hoped, because I don't have that much redstone. But I got a decent amount of redstone, I got a lot of iron, I got some gold, got some diamonds, got 8 diamonds right at the beginning. That was nice. That part was successful. And I'll be able to bring back another bucket of lava to smelt some of the iron that I'm bringing back. So all in all, mining trip was a success. Still wasn't like I said, I'll still need to do some more mining because I still need more redstone. This really isn't going to be enough, I'm pretty sure. But for now it's good, and I've got a full inventory. I need to go back because I'm running out of things that I can throw away to make more room in my inventory. Another reason I like the fact that you can do the offhand stuff now is that's also one more inventory space you can use. It doesn't sound like a lot, but there's a lot of times when one more space would have been really nice. You know, like just now when I was having to stop to throw stuff away. Okay, and I've got flint and steel because I knew I'd be doing this to get back. Here we are. Same port. I'm back in our house. Okay, so I forgot to actually get a bucket of lava. Oh well. But there's one in the hopper now, and there's one there, which is quite a bit. I need to make another chest, and I'm going to dedicate it just to cobblestone for now, I think. And I'm going to put it here. So that's my cobblestone chest. Okay, so I've got iron, gold, iron. Do I have any more ore in here that I need to get smelted while I'm here? No. Put these up. Put this up. I've got, let's see. Let me go get some of that back to go and have in here to start making more stone once it can. Let's see, you've got a bucket in there. We've got 3 buckets. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this so that it'll stack with the stuff in there will stack with the things it's with, which I could have said a lot better. I'm gonna grab the rigging because I'm gonna go real quick get some more lava so that all of that will actually be smelting. Because it won't be smelting while I'm off, but when I get back on and am in that chunk and the chunk is loaded, it'll be... I want it to be smelting even if I haven't thought about it. And I'm going to be smart and go up from there. I'm going to come down here. I'm so glad that didn't actually light me on fire, just, you know, do fire damage momentarily. Okay. This isn't going to be enough to go all the way up there, is it? Huh. Oh, no, it doesn't actually work. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking that I could go from the one ladder to the next, and so if I use torches I could space out the ladders and make them stretch farther. But you can't actually, so I can't. Okay. Oh, that did a lot of damage. So let's take some more. I don't have the axe in my inventory anymore. this should be enough ladders, but I'm going to grab this one too, just in case. Alright. Because all that time where it looked like I was counting. Oh yeah, I needed that bottom one. I wasn't actually counting. I was just kind of eyeballing it. So I'm glad I grabbed that bottom one, because I did in fact need it. Like I said. I think I might look up into the horizontal nether portals to see what's going on with those. Because I thought you could do it, like I said. Okay. I ought to make one more bucket so that I can make one in here and 5 in here. And at some point I'll end up making a chest that I can stick stuff in, that this will pull the stuff from the chest, so I don't just have the 5 inventory spaces. I've got the full chest worth. But I have no need for that right now. Okay, gonna go and make some more blocks. Because I can. Okay. So yeah, that's it for now. Next time I'll use some more of this redstone to do some more of the main project. I've got no torches in my hand, and I need to do that before I start ascending, or I suffocate a little bit. Like I said, I've got a decent idea of what I'm doing, and by the time I get back on next time, I'll probably have an even better idea. I think I've got the addition worked out. I think the way I'm thinking about it is going to work, and it's going to work better than the way I was thinking about it first, even. I don't know how I'm going to do subtraction yet. I know that's going to be a bit more complicated. I don't know how much more complicated, though. Multiplication and division are probably going to be quite a bit more complicated. But again, I'm not sure. I could come up with a really simple solution once I start thinking about it. I do know that thinking about it this much has taught me that calculators are a lot more complicated than I thought they were. And the calculations that they do that seem so simple are a lot harder to program than I thought they would be. No, not a lot harder than I thought they would be, but a little harder at least. And let's dig this. Fill this in this way. And I have no bucket, so I can't just... I don't like running water in the world. It looks weird to me. And it also, I believe, is a little bit more CPU intensive than not having running water. So I might as well fix it while I'm there, you know. I'm also happy that there's this much sand nearby, because I'll be using this probably to make glass and stuff at some point. Again, not necessarily to do with the calculator itself, but just to have... you know how I said I was getting off because I was doing things, I was taking the computer back, and it seems that I don't really want to do any of that. Because I'm not doing any of that. I wonder if I have enough string yet to make a bed. Because I might. I've got these for paper and books. So yeah, I guess a better way to describe this series is playing survival Minecraft with the goal of making a calculator, as opposed to making a calculator in survival Minecraft. Because I'm doing a bit more... Oh, there was another one. A bit more of the Minecrafty stuff than I expected. Because you need to be well enough off to have all the resources and to be secure enough to make the thing. Which I knew I would need to some extent, but I didn't realize it'd be quite this much, I guess. Alright, let's take you out. And for those who don't know, sugarcane, or canes, or reeds, or whatever they're called, because the name has changed, need to be on a block of either dirt or sand, but on a block that's adjacent to water. Not them adjacent to water, but the block they're on adjacent to water. So, to grow, and I think to not break. So I'm doing this so that they don't, when I break them, they're not going to fall into the water. I don't think I need to do quite this much, but I am, just in case. Okay, so that's that. Hopefully somehow I'll be able to get a slime farm going at some point. And it really bugs me that that square isn't being watered, and I don't know why it isn't. Because I feel like this square wouldn't get watered if that one wasn't being. So either it's just some glitch, or I don't know what. The simple solution is to do this, because I believe running water irrigates as well as source blocks. So I can just do this, and that should do it. But this also should do it. So I'm going to leave it like that, because eventually I'll expand this farm area out past these probably. So I can just do giant batches of potatoes that I come to once every few times I play. Just dig up the whole thing and then replant the whole thing. And then have just multiple stacks of baked potatoes. Whee! Okay. Move out of the way, horse. So yeah, this was the AND gate, and this was the exclusive OR gate. That's right. Because it was an OR gate. Let's see. This was the OR gate. This was the AND gate. And this was the AND of the AND gate. And then this was just an inverted. That's right. See, that's the trouble, is I'm going to need one of these for every digit in the number, every binary digit. Not every decimal digit, but every binary digit. Which is going to take a lot of space and a lot of redstone. And I'm probably going to have to do a lot of it on different levels of the y-axis to make it fit. And that's going to be a headache. But that comes later. And here's my house. Alright, so I really am getting off now. And I'll see y'all later. No, real quick, I'm going to see if I can make wool out of this. I can. Okay, so that's how I'll be making a bed, is getting strings from spiders. Still doing steel, the iron, but we're down to less than a stack of it. I'll go ahead and do this to make that fit. It's still not going to, is it? And I've got 5. Nope, that's still going to overflow a little bit. That's okay. I'm going to go and put the stone in my cobblestone chest as well. And I've got all those buckets. I'll go and smelt some more stone. Because I know there's at least one or two things, I think there's at least one or two things that are going to take stone, smooth stone, instead of cobblestone. So I'll want to have that just ahead of time. Alright. Really getting off this time, I swear. Goodbye.